Hey, good morning. Hey, good morning. Welcome to plastic surgery in the Dominican Republic. What this video is basically just explaining a little bit what this group is about. Okay, number one, this group is for men and women. Main reason why I started this group was based on the fact that 95% of the surgery groups were geared 100% towards women. So I wanted to make a honest co-ed surgery group based off of surgeries done in the Dominican Republic. So I get a lot of messages, common questions, and what I'm going to do today is we're going to answer some of those questions by this video. Okay. First question. How long did you stay in the Dominican Republic for your surgeries? Okay, well, we have already had 2 surgeries in the DR. The first time it was 10 days. For that surgery, that was with Dr. Luis Mija in CLIP, and we stood at Yasmin's Recovery House. Okay. Now, let me tell you, this was the first time in the DR. We've had surgery abroad, but that was in Mexico, okay? Totally different. Let me start by saying the experience, for a person like me, you know, I'm pretty much a street dude, so it was nothing really different for me. But if you're from the suburbs or a predominantly white area, it's going to be a major culture shock. Okay, so what I suggest you do is research. Okay, a lot of times people ask me, what form of payment did you make? Okay, for my first surgery, we were able to pay by debit. Okay, now in order to pay by debit in the Dominican Republic, you have to notify your bank. Okay, make sure you notify your bank. If not, you're going to get down there and be fucked. Okay, so that was the first time. From what I understand, Dr. Mija no longer accepts debit, only up to 30%. That's because, you know, they want to be able to not claim it in their country. So that was round 1. Round 2 with Dr. Manuel Merte, it was all cash. Okay. That was at Central Medical Gauss, and that hospital was a dump. Another commonly asked question is, what type of anesthesia did they use? Okay. Now, the common misconception is in DR, they don't use general anesthesia. Depending on the clinic you go to, you can opt for general anesthesia. So don't let these doctors tell you it's only epidural with a sedation block. Round 1, I had the epidural with the sedation block. And basically, what the sedation block is, what they do is they do the epidural, and you know, they give you medication through the IV, which basically knocks you out. The difference between doing it with the epidural and general is pain management after. You're going to have way better pain management with an epidural than using general. Okay? But let me tell you, depending on the clinic you're at, I have heard of some girls and some guys being fully awake during their surgery. If that's something you're concerned about, you better fucking tell your doctor and then tell the anesthesiologist. Don't do anything you're not comfortable doing, okay? My second round, my wife, she had to have general because her surgery took about 8 hours. Me, I get the epidural, they shoot a little Xanax in my fucking IV, I'm out, and then I'm good. So there's that, okay? Also, a lot of times, another question I get is, asking about pain medication, okay? This is something I can't stress enough. Bring your own narcotics. All they're going to give you is a strong ibuprofen, or the strongest you can get is tramadol in the DR. There is absolutely no narcotics. But, on the other hand, you can get benzos over the counter, which can be a fun time. But depending on what area and, like I said, how versed you are in the street, it's not going to be the same from pharmacy to pharmacy. Some pharmacies will sell it to you, some pharmacies won't. Also, an interesting fact is prostitution is legal in DR. So, for you guys that are single, go there and enjoy. Okay, now moving on. Also, something to talk about. Post-op care with your doctor is so important. A lot of these doctors, and I've come victim to this myself the last 2 surgeries. Once they get your money, or if you have complications, they don't give a flying fuck about you. Like, real talk, like they could fucking care less. But, it is what it is. You're going to a third world country. A lot of people go there. A lot of the girls go to either Cabral or Manning or wherever your choice is. Just please do your homework, guys. Try to have an itemized quote unless you have a good relationship with your doctor. You've been talking to him for 6-8 months or this, that, and the third. Another thing. Choosing a recovery house or staying at a hotel, okay? First round, we stood at Yasmin's recovery house, which was a fucking dump. Second time, my mother came, who speaks Spanish, came and took care of us. And, we saved a good $1,000. And that was great. This round, we're staying at a recovery house. I got an amazing deal. I'm going to be recording the whole process for you guys. What I plan on doing is we're going to do this fucking thing right this time. The whole fucking thing. From start to end. From, me signing the papers, taking blood work, to me going into the fucking OR, to me being put in a faja. We're gonna do the whole experience at the recovery house, and I'm gonna get you guys all the great information that you guys want, okay? Because I see a lot of these QnA, videos based off of, the Dominican Republic, and they're straight trash. There are a bunch of fucking women a lot of times that all they're talking about is fucking patting my faja and my fucking ass shrunk and fluff and blah, 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 this, that, and the third. Not everyone is about that aspect of plastic surgery. And listen, if you're going down there to get a stupid big fucking booty, good for you. For me, my story is I lost over 200 pounds and I had fucking a shitload of extra skin. I think altogether they removed close to like 30 pounds of skin. I had a lower body lift, the upper body lift, a chest lift, full body liposuction, a fleur-de-lis fucking cut. And these are just some of the procedures I've had. My wife had a full upper lower body lift, 360, liposuction of calves with a calf lift where they cut you down from the whole back of your calf. She was done a medial thigh lift, extended upper groin. So we do this. This is what we do. We know this shit. Now, when choosing a recovery house, there's nothing wrong with trying to negotiate. I strongly suggest when choosing a recovery house or even choosing your doctor, the first price they give you, always try to negotiate. Both times I got surgery, I got them to knock off like $3,000. Because at the end of the day, we're their customer. They want our money. So, if you guys have any other questions, this is really just a basic intro to this group. If you're viewing this group on YouTube, The name of the group is on Facebook. It's called Plastic Surgery in the Dominican Republic. All these other fucking groups are trash. Vixen Barbies, fucking blah blah blah. I get you, the real fucking shit. We don't ride any fucking doctor's coattails. You start doing that shit, you get kicked out of the fucking group ASAP. So, you know, if you guys have any other questions, if not, I'd like to welcome you to the group. And everybody have a blessed day. Please like and subscribe.